Are you ready for some conspiracy theories? None of these have been proven true, and are therefore conspiracy theories. 1. The moon landing was faked. The conspiracy theory about the fake moon landing claims that the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969 was staged by the US government and was not a real event. Proponents of this theory argue that the landing was a hoax and that the US government used movie-making techniques to create the illusion of a moon landing in order to win the space race against the Soviet Union. However, this theory has been discredited by numerous scientific studies and investigations, and is widely considered to be false by the scientific community. 2. 9/11 was an inside job. The conspiracy theory about 9/11 claims that the September 11th terrorist attacks were not carried out by Al-Qaeda, but were orchestrated by the US government as a false flag operation. Proponents of this theory argue that the attacks were planned and executed by elements within the US government in order to justify the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, and to gain increased control over the population. However, this theory has been thoroughly investigated and debunked by multiple official inquiries and expert bodies, and is widely considered to be false by the scientific and academic communities. 3. The New World Order. The conspiracy theory about the New World Order claims that a secretive group of elites is plotting to create a global government that would control the world's political and economic systems. Proponents of this theory argue that this group is working behind the scenes to manipulate global events and institutions in order to achieve their goal of a one-world government. However, there is no credible evidence to support the existence of a secret group working to establish a new world order, and this theory is widely considered to be a baseless conspiracy. 4. The Illuminati. The conspiracy theory about the Illuminati claims that a secret society of elites, known as the Illuminati, is controlling the world's events and institutions, including governments, financial systems, and media. The Illuminati is often associated with symbols such as the all-seeing eye and pyramid, and is said to be working towards a new world order. 5. Chemtrails. The conspiracy theory about chemtrails claims that the contrails left by airplanes are not just condensation, but are actually chemicals being dispersed into the atmosphere for sinister purposes. Proponents of this theory argue that the chemicals are being released for various reasons, such as population control, weather modification, or biological warfare. Contrails, or condensation trails, are formed when hot jet engine exhaust reacts with the cold and humid air in the atmosphere, and they do not contain harmful chemicals. The idea that contrails are chemicals being released for nefarious purposes is a baseless conspiracy theory that has been debunked by multiple studies and experts. 6. Flat Earth. The conspiracy theory about the flat Earth claims that the Earth is flat, and that the evidence for a spherical Earth is part of a larger conspiracy. Proponents of this theory argue that the Earth is not a sphere, but a flat disk with the North Pole at the center and the Antarctic as a ring of ice surrounding the disk. They argue that the idea of a spherical Earth is a hoax created by governments, scientists, and other institutions to control the population and hide the truth. The Earth has been thoroughly documented and proven to be an oblate spheroid, or a slightly flattened sphere, through multiple lines of evidence, including satellite imagery and observations from space. 7. Alien cover-up. The conspiracy theory about an alien cover-up claims that the existence of extraterrestrial life and visits to Earth by aliens are being deliberately kept secret by governments, militaries, and other organizations. Proponents of this theory argue that evidence of extraterrestrial life and visits to Earth have been suppressed and that official explanations for phenomena like UFO sightings are part of a larger effort to conceal the truth from the public. While the search for extraterrestrial life is an active area of scientific research, and there have been some intriguing claims of UFO sightings and alien encounters, these have yet to be independently verified and remain the subject of ongoing investigation and debate. 8. JFK assassination. The conspiracy theory about the JFK assassination claims that the assassination of U.S. President John F. Kennedy in 1963 was not the work of a lone gunman, Lee Harvey Oswald, but was the result of a larger conspiracy involving multiple individuals, organizations, or government agencies. Proponents of this theory argue that the official explanation of the assassination, as outlined in the Warren Commission report, is false and that JFK was the victim of a larger plot. Despite numerous investigations and inquiries into the assassination, including the Warren Commission report and the House Select Committee on Assassinations, the full truth behind JFK's death remains unknown, and the subject of ongoing speculation and debate. 9. AIDS as a bioweapon. The conspiracy theory about AIDS as a bioweapon claims that the human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, the virus that causes AIDS, was deliberately created as a biological weapon and released into the population. Proponents of this theory argue that the virus was created in a laboratory and deliberately spread through contaminated blood or vaccines as part of a larger effort to control populations or wage biological warfare. The origins of HIV and AIDS are well documented and widely understood to be the result of natural evolution and the transfer of simian immunodeficiency virus, SIV, from non-human primates to humans. The conspiracy theory about AIDS as a bioweapon is dangerous and has been detrimental to public health efforts to combat the spread of HIV and AIDS. 10. Vaccine conspiracy. The vaccine conspiracy theory claims that vaccines are unsafe, ineffective, or part of a larger effort to control populations or harm individuals. Proponents of this theory argue that vaccines are not necessary for good health, that they can cause serious side effects, or that they are part of a larger effort to harm people or control populations. Some versions of the theory also claim that vaccines are part of a larger conspiracy involving government agencies, pharmaceutical companies, or other organizations with malicious intent. Vaccines have been proven to be safe and effective in preventing the spread of disease, and are widely considered to be one of the greatest public health achievements of the last century. The World Health Organization, WHO, and other health organizations strongly recommend vaccination to protect against the spread of preventable diseases. The anti-vaccine conspiracy theory is dangerous and has been detrimental to public health efforts to combat the spread of preventable diseases. These are the top 10 conspiracy theories, but it is important to note that none of these have been proven true and are widely dismissed by mainstream science and experts. Let me know in the comments section what top 10 list you would like in the next video. Thanks for watching.